What makes a woman attractive? Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 14?
14.
Wow, we're getting there.
We're getting there.
Almost 20s. I am one of your hosts, Tommy.
I'm your other host, Danny.
And this is Two Dudes, One Brain. Let's get into it. Is that where our intro goes?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right. So we got an interesting topic today.
Very interesting. Very good one.
You know, we're loving the ChatGPT stuff.
Yeah.
So we have it on our phone. And we these questions come up to mind because we think of them and then we are like, hey, you know what can we do about them? How can we discuss it on the podcast? So today's topic is Gen Z versus Millennials.
Versus, yeah. What the difference is, yeah.
What the difference is, if you guys don't know,
yes.
A Gen Zer.
A Gen Zoomer, right? Gen
Zer.
Gen
I
Zer.
don't think we use that.
Zoomer.
But Gen Zers are considered, if you were born within 1997 to 2012, which I think is a little to extent, but
yeah, tell
from the 97s to 2012.
12.
So anybody that's 14 to 29 right now. And then Millennials are from 1981 to 1996.
Yeah.
Sounds like dinosaurs.
So it's between 30 and
45.
45.
Yeah. So we are technically Gen Zers.
Yeah, we're Gen Z.
I think we're a good mix of both because we're like in the beginning of Gen Z.
Yeah.
Like 90. We're both 99. We're a month apart.
Yeah.
And I believe I see eye to eye with both.
Or days apart.
Oh yeah, days apart. 2 days apart. Oh shoot, I forget.
Anyways.
Yeah. So some common traits about Millennials that they grew up without internet and started growing up with phones and the innovation of phones and digital content and whatnot. Some values. They value experiences, career growth, and financial stability. I think who doesn't though?
Yeah.
Right? I think even as Gen Z, I think we still do. Experienced the 2008 crisis in early childhood. So maybe you were looking for a job back then at age 18, 19, and that's when it happened. And they try to delay adulthood, which you kind of see on TikTok nowadays. And you see like trends about that. It's like, oh, I'm going to get married later in life. And now people are getting married like at their 40s instead of like their 20s or 30s.
They don't want to get married at all.
Yeah. And then Gen Zers are more of digital natives that were integrated with technology and digital content. Yeah. Social media was involved, and you probably had a Facebook already at like 12, which I did. I had a Facebook at like 14 or something like that. They value diversity, inclusivity, and mental health awareness. Okay. So they're more with like, like spirit, body, mind type of feel. They tend to prioritize They tend to prioritize on authenticity.
Where are you reading?
Right here.
Tend to prioritize authenticity and social consciousness.
Yeah. So I was just like, I was like, fuck. Well, I was trying to read it slow, and I was just like, Jesus Christ. But no. But some experiences it had is social media and all that stuff, and also like a COVID-19 and climate change awareness and all that's happening right now too. You see on TikTok all around there. So some of the questions that we have, and I'll let Danny go through it first because it was about we're gonna make it different to men and women. We're gonna separate them. Your category will be women, and then mine will be men. And we'll start with women first, though.
Shout out women.
So if you like, read along, and then we can kind of give our opinion about it.
Sounds good. First question: are Gen Z women more independent than millennials, or just more selective?
I feel like that's our Gen Z more independent. I feel like no.
They're more selective?
Yes. I feel like Gen Z women tend to look at more financial, like if they were looking for a partner, they're more selective with it and saying they have to be making over 6 figures. And they have to have some sort of like personal trait. Exactly. And I feel like millennials are more open to any situation. If they have kids, if they don't have kids.
I guess that's true.
You know, and Gen Zers probably be like, oh no, if they have kids, I don't want to really bother with it. I feel like they're more selective. Not saying it's a bad thing. It still happens. Gen Zers probably, you know, date people that already have kids in certain situations and other situations. But I think it's more of a selective thing. I think back then, millennials, more of older generations, we tend to be not so selective. Be comfortable of what we got, right? Like when we were growing up, your mom and dad would be saying, be comfortable of what you got, or be grateful of what you got. And now Gen Z they're kind of more ambitious to the point where like they don't want to settle for less, and they're more selective about it, which is a bad but a good trait.
I see.
You get me?
Yeah.
Okay. What about your take on it? What do you think?
I think maybe I'm not sure if it's like a both, like it's both of them. Cause like there's always like how's it called, like the boss. Fuck, how do they call it? When it's like women who are like boss women, boss, like a boss bitch. Is that what it is?
A boss ass bitch?
No. Whatever. I think it's just like encouraging women to be more like their own boss. Like I guess like building their own like brand or whatnot.
Like women own brands.
Sure, yeah. Being more independent, like, you know, because men can do it, obviously women can as well.
Yeah, which is fine.
It's fine, yeah. But and also selectiveness. I think when you brought up about millennials, maybe millennials were more like whatever comes their way, they're like, okay, yeah, I'll play ball. While now it's more like, like you don't have this, or like you didn't go to school, or you went to school,
yeah,
or you know, that's like,
Gen Zers are more selective about their future. I would say.
Yeah, and I think because of like how we've basically grown up to like higher technology and like social media, because social media plays a huge ass part. I mean, like you fucking, I mean, you're able to see millions of people. Like you can meet a lot of people through social media. So I feel like you
can connect.
Connect and learn all these different characteristics and personalities. You're like, okay, you kind of know what the type of people you want in your life and whatnot. And now when you meet people, you're like, you're more selective with your people, because you know this type of people that are out there because of like, you know, technology.
Yeah.
So
I see, I like that too.
So I would say women are more, and also because TikTok plays a huge part. Like
I feel it influences a lot.
Yeah, influences a lot of stuff of like what other people say about their like experiences with like men, and or like they see like people see other relationships on TikTok and they're like, all right, that's what I want. And
the standard.
Yeah, like a standard. Yeah. And that's not good.
And I believe that's why the name there on a social media platform, if you watch somebody, they're called the influencer. They influence you to do stuff.
Yeah.
If it's, you know, if they're a music influencer or like a daily vlog influencer, like a lot of common people, maybe like they're going to Coachella.
Yeah.
They're influencing you to get those tickets because they show you all this fun they're having.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, if we showcase this, more people will be inclined because they want to be like us to go do that activity.
Yeah, exactly. So, more selective for sure. Because I think even men are more selective.
Honestly.
But I think now there's more like, more people are more open to newer things.
Yes.
Than how you stated. Like our parents were more like, this is what we have, this is the norm. That's it. And you don't accept more than this, or like you don't accept anything.
Now different. You hear your parents say, whatever you want to do, whatever you're passionate about,
do it.
Yeah.
And in regards to like that, like now you're seeing more like biracial couples, because now people are getting out of that comfort zone of like not just if you're Mexican, you got to find yourself a Mexican woman or a Mexican man, or
Asian with Asian, or white
or Asian, or exactly. So I feel like now you're seeing a a lot more like biracial couples like accumulating, and that's cool. That's good.
It is
seeing stuff like that, and I feel like more selective, yes, but still opens up that door of like trying on new things and not just accepting what's
diversifying.
Diversity, and not just accepting what was the norm back then.
Yeah,
you're basically developing something new, which is good.
What's another trait on that list?
All right, the next one will be: is social media validation hurting Gen Z women's dating standards? Which is exactly what we're talking about regarding the influence.
Yeah, it segues perfectly into it.
Exactly that.
And I think so.
It
does.
And with my past relationship, there was a time where she would see these stuff on TikTok, right? And she would claim, if you wanted to, he would, right? And then that becomes a problem.
It does.
Because I'm not like fulano, right? I'm not like him. I'm not like Josh from our, 2 podcasts ago. I'm not like Josh or Juan, right? If Juan does this, Josh does that, Robert says this, I'm not them. I'm not like that. And same thing with the other way around. If guys see how women be dressing, right, on TikTok, like,
yeah,
maybe she gets her nails done, maybe she wears heels, she wears more skirts, you can't be applying all these things to the person you're with now, because they're not like that. Maybe
correct.
But I do feel like, but this goes both ways. Not just, maybe I feel like maybe it's more about women. Yeah, I think
women try to be.
It plays a huge more impact on women's dating standards than men, because men obviously we're just here. Let's be fair, like we're just fucking like we're just trying to find a partner that's cool.
If anything, it makes men more insecure about it, huh?
Yeah, if anything, yeah, because imagine like you see on social media like women bashing on men. I mean, men are gonna feel a specific type of way, and especially if it's like, okay, cool. Let's say it is only social media, like you're only seeing it on your phone, but when you go out and you see like you try to approach a woman or trying to shoot your shot, and if you get shot down the way how the woman on your phone stated that you were gonna, how, then it's kind of like, okay, like I'm being perceived, like women don't want us no more, or blah blah, and I feel like that's not.
It kind of sets how can I say, it makes more insecurity within men nowadays.
Yeah, and there's always thing when women always say like, oh, how come men don't do this no more? How come men don't like do the first shot? And it's like,
sometimes it's a financial situation. Sometimes it's emotional. Sometimes it's anything. It could be any factor. Yeah. And I feel like social media kind of puts women on too high of a pedestal, which they should be. Women are technically run the world. Yeah, technically do. If it wasn't for women, we wouldn't be here. But point is that also men has a good standard as well. Yeah, we all have. They shouldn't be frowned upon.
Yeah, we all have our own values and our own unique way. Yeah, that's just the way it is. Like we all have our own values, and we shouldn't be. Nobody should be downing on each other because of either we're men or women.
Yeah, and I think lately, like maybe the last 10 years, it's been that where it's been downgrading the man. Yeah. And like the man, most of the time they've been the provider, and men do care about women all the time. Like it's actually, if you see a nice guy and a nice guy, like I know Danny, he'll do anything for his girl. He knows me, I'll do anything for my girl. Like we have them at a pedestal, but we also want them to respect us too. Yeah, exactly. And I think in any other partner, in any relationship, they see that eye to eye. But if you have the fantasy of, oh, I'm that queen and he's gonna do whatever I want, type of mentality, you're not in the right mentality, I believe.
Or if that is your mentality, then I don't know. It's because I'm not a guy like that. So maybe there are guys that like a girl like that, and a
little bit more submissive, maybe, like the guy.
And maybe, but I don't know the consequences that it comes with that relationship. Yeah. Like okay, you want this from a man, but now you got to do this for him. That's a trade-off. Like I don't know what the trade-offs are. So I can't be like, oh, you want a man that only does this, and I wouldn't be able to tell you like, okay, if you want this from a man, then you got to do this for him. Correct. I don't know that.
It's like gender roles.
Sure, and to some extent,
there isn't particular gender roles, but there is common society roles where a woman isn't gonna change.
I think it's checks and balances. Like I feel like in the
that's a good way to put it.
I feel like in the universe, there's always balance. There just has to be everywhere you go. There's always gonna be fucking balance.
Yeah.
No, nothing can. I don't. There's. I think. I genuinely believe there's like a universal balance in every fucking thing. There can never that balance can never go lean more in one's favor. I don't think it can. Like especially in a relationship like that, I feel like it needs to like if you want this.
You have to.
It's gonna have to balance out some way somehow.
If you want a 6-figure guy that is gonna have you go shopping every day. There's gonna be a balance. He's not gonna be there most of the time because he's gonna be working first of all, and then he's gonna be probably, not
because if it was because let's say it's vice versa.
Yeah,
the woman is not gonna like I'm gonna pay for all your shit to the guy.
Yeah,
but then what is she? It's balance. Yeah. It's because the
guy's gonna be like, all right, well, treat me nice, and then when I get home, at least have a meal for me, and it's
whatever. It's just balance. Yeah, there's gonna be balance with everything. Yeah, but. I do believe social media does play with women's dating standards, which pros and cons. I guess pros, maybe women believe that what the bad shit that they've experienced in the relationship is the true, it's good love. I don't know. And maybe seeing it through social media, you're like, oh shit, you know what? Maybe I haven't been mistreated. Maybe it's not okay for Josh to call me a bitch, right? Maybe it's not okay for Josh to like throw stuff at me. And seeing all this stuff on social media and seeing like real experiences, women are like, you know what? I shouldn't stand up for that. However, the downside would be
you should never be abused in a relationship. First of all, if you are,
but it's because it's just mental stuff. Like you're in this mental like cage and you just can't get out. And it's kind of like it just makes sense. So in this case, social media is a pro because now you see these experiences from other people and then it helps them. Like, oh, you know what? It opens like your third eye. Like you understand. But the downside would be if you're like bashing on another gender, just saying like women this, men this, like they ain't shit, blah, blah, blah. There's no good men in the world. There's no good women in the world. Like all women are hoes and men are this. Then that's the downside. Because then now it doesn't really like, I feel like it pushes women away and men away to like meeting. And like, because building a relationship is a beautiful thing, right? Like, building a bond with someone, like, I feel like that's one of the main reasons of life.
Yeah.
The goal of life is to find that partner.
It's just biology at that point.
Yeah, it's your lifelong partner, and it feels good. Like, I'm sure, like, if you're a woman or a man, like, when you talk to the opposite gender, right? It feels. I mean, I'll assume it feels good talking to that person. Like, like it's something that you yearn for.
Okay.
So,
let me add into it then. I'm gonna talk about the men differences between Gen Z
men.
And then millennials.
All right.
And I see a good one. And it is, are Gen Z men too obsessed with online image? Like their online image.
Wait, who's millennial?
To be Gen Z.
Oh, Gen Z men.
So are Gen Z
Online
men
image.
more like concerned about their online image? More obsessed with it? You want to flex fancy cars? Sit on a fancy car, flex that, post your success.
Okay.
Fake your success.
I see what you mean.
Millennials tend not to do that so much.
Yeah. I think the reason is because of social media.
Backs into it, right?
Backs into women's dating standards, right?
Yes.
Because women are saying like, oh yeah, men is like money and like, and stuff and like
and
stuff
they want
like
to see
that.
that perspective. They want to see that. What's it called? Seeing is believing it, or you get the perception of it. You get the perception of it.
Yeah. So
he might like if you see a guy on Instagram and he's like flexing him on, or he's sitting in a yacht, and he posts that like every other post. He has it on his story. He's out clubbing. He's buying expensive jewelry or anything. It gives a perception to the woman. It's like, oh, this is my type of guy because he has a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's what social media tries to put into your mind or their mind, and it's not always reality.
Yeah.
Maybe they're going into hard ass debt.
Yeah.
Honestly, and maybe it's somebody else's money. There's a lot of situations like that where it's actually not their money.
Yeah.
But I think it is. I think it is actually an issue.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's very sad. Like that for me, that's very unfortunate that for those who believe they need to do that. Like for the men that believe they need to show this image of themselves online, It's very sad. It's unfortunate.
But it's maybe as a guy, you probably want to build your confidence too, because like all the insecureness that you feel from the women saying like, oh, they have to meet this standard. Men have to meet that standard, so you're like, oh, I'm gonna post this because it meets that standard of women, so I'm gonna post it.
But I don't think you should gain confidence from online. I think you should gain confidence, nothing related to technology, my opinion.
Yeah.
That's what I think. That's why for me, it's unfortunate, like sad for men need to seek that confidence online, right?
Yes.
So they can feel like they're achieving this persona or this image of themselves to other people. For me, that's sad. Like
it is.
Like I think confidence should be reached outside of technology. I don't think technology needs to play a part in any way or form of your confidence or of like who you like your real worth. And
people do gain confidence off of like social media though. They do.
Yeah, which I don't think you should be getting it from there.
Yeah.
Like sure you do. Maybe when like
maybe there's a good cope.
Maybe like I don't know what you would post, but like I guess sure, like if you're like posting stuff or like people compliment like your figure or whatever, like sure maybe, but like nothing beats a more better confident than an in-person experience. It'd be like, hey, like you look good. Than a million people telling you look good, you look good. Yeah. Body T.
Yeah. It's like if a girl posts like a picture online. Yeah, they can sometimes Photoshop it or anything.
Yeah.
But you have so many comments of women saying, "Oh, body T. Oh my God, you look amazing. Hard eyes and all that stuff."
Nothing, and then I'm pretty sure all those comments, cool. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
But
I think it's like a girl thing. Like
yeah,
you just try to help
I'm pretty sure like. Whatever, all those women or men in those comments or whoever it is, I'm sure a compliment in person they will remember that more than they would any other comment on social media. Though I like how you stated, like maybe people do get confidence through social media, blah blah. Though I don't think
that's a good example.
I don't think it should be the right way.
Yeah,
but
I'm pretty sure any woman or man, if they get a compliment on the street randomly, it's more impactful
than any other comment.
You're not going to remember a comment. It's like, oh, maybe if you like the person, I don't know, somehow. Oh, Johnny liked my picture that I posted.
367,
that was showing my cleavage. I don't know. I don't even fucking know. But point is, if some guy comes up to you or a woman at like a coffee shop,
just anywhere,
like, hey, you look amazing. I just have to say it to you.
Yeah.
You even have the time to interact right there, and maybe you're attracted to him too, and you maybe end up with your partner later on. But it's more impactful because you're going to probably go tell your parents, your family, your other friends, hey, this guy literally made me smile.
Yeah.
And he came up to me and told me, with confidence, that confidence builder.
Exactly.
That I look good today.
Yeah. And that's where I say that you should get, like, it's sad if you have to get your confidence from social media.
Yeah.
Like, for me, that's like they shouldn't be like that. If you do get it, okay, cool. But I believe that it shouldn't be that way. It should be outside because it's just more impactful. Like and even if you do get your confidence from social media, any moment you get anything from in person that's more impactful than it would on social media.
Okay.
That's what I believe. All right. To that.
Well, let me jump into the next question then. That was actually a good topic.
Yeah, that was a good topic. Yeah, that's a good one.
Question 2. Do millennials prioritize stability over fun? And is that unattractive?
At least for the Gen Z side, I feel like I think it's just for both sides, like it's all about balance. Right? It's gotta be stability, yes, always about work, but you gotta be able to like unwind. And
if you're too hammered on work
all the time,
it's a burnout.
Yeah,
it's a burnout.
It's gonna kill you. It's kind of stress you the
and
fuck
I think
out.
that's what Gen Z, like us, we see that. Maybe millennials don't because they're back.
They're more about like in that norm, like our parents, right?
Yeah,
like
our parents
work.
My dad to the day, he still works and he wants to work every Saturday. He doesn't have to work every Saturday. He wants to work. He's like, no, I have to work, and that's just probably like the mentality that they carry on without technology. And technology, how you said earlier, they give you like a third eye.
Yeah.
Say, hey, if you feel like this, it's okay.
Yeah.
More mental health awareness that Gen Z brings.
And it shows that you're not the only one feeling that way.
Yeah.
Like it's not like, oh, it's only me. It's other people.
Yeah.
It gives you that, okay, there's, you know.
And it's kind of true because I think you should have a good balance.
Yeah.
And I've seen it in like Mexico.
Mm.
I'm actually I'm gonna use this as a reference. You go to Mexico, you sit down at any restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
They prioritize socializing, not being on their phone, enjoying a dinner, walking, talking to people, and you can interact with anybody on the street, and they're welcome you to say hi. Mm-hmm. Here in the U.S., it's a little harder. If you walk down the street, maybe down your neighborhood, you're probably not gonna say hi to anyone.
Yeah, no.
You're probably gonna be earbuds in and all that stuff.
Yeah,
and I think where am I getting to this? Shit.
I don't know.
Oh, the mentality. So I think the mentality of Gen Z is in the right place on the mental health awareness stuff, like having some fun over stability. Is good for your mental health, especially at a young age. If you're in your 20s, it's okay. You can go have fun. You still have time to recover. Yeah. Some people, they want to prioritize something else. You want to build your life and then have fun. Yeah. And then some people argue, you're never promised tomorrow. Yeah. And that's where, people have debates. But so I believe millennials do prioritize a little bit more stability, which they should try to have a little bit more fun throughout their work life balance.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's all about balance. Like, grind time. Yes, it is grind time, but whenever you can, it's always good to have a weekend for yourself, or use those vacation days. Those PTOs, use those days, for yourself. Like whatever it is you need to do, where you want to have. Don't get
it wrong. Don't get it twisted. I feel like Gen Z sometimes overdo it too. Yeah, like they're like, hey, I'm going on vacation, or I'm just calling off because I want to, because I want those days off. Yeah. All right, you got to prioritize work sometimes too. Yeah. Because that's how you're gonna have that fun. Work hard, play hard. David Guetta. Yeah. You're right. You're right. So it's like it's a little bit of both worlds. How you're saying it, balance.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta be able to do both. Yeah, have both.
Okay. Yeah. So I think there is a lot of difference. There is some differences within millennials and Gen Z. I feel like Gen Z is a little bit more tech inclined. So
super. Yeah, way more. Yeah. 100%.
But besides that, we're gonna end the video here.
Yeah. I think it's a good.
I think it was a good one. It was a good little conversation. Topic, yeah. It kind of makes us realize the differences between some of our older siblings or older cousins or family that we can reference to. It's like, they do work a lot. Yeah. And differences. We try to have fun and they don't.
Yeah. Yeah. The difference in mentality and how we perceive things. Yeah. Yeah. So it's kind of interesting. Yeah. All
right. That's where we're going to close out the episode. I've been one of your hosts, Tommy.
I'm your other host, Danny.
And we'll see you on the next pod.
Oh, this has been.
Oh, I messed up on that one. All right. This has been Tommy.
Oh, and I'm your other host, Danny.
And this has been Two Dudes, One Brain.
See you guys.
See ya. We're going to keep that fuck up in there. Yeah.